Hello guys, welcome to Megan's Lifestyle and that's on period. So guys, I know I haven't been consistent as I promised. Yeah, that's because your girl is still new to the content creation and time is not on my side. I'm not getting the time. So everything is just too much. So you guys, as I promised, I was going to be consistent. At this point, I withdraw my promise, but I'm going to try my possible best to make sure I post content at least every week or every 2 weeks. So most of the contents are going to be based on like um life experience. That's why I say it's Mega's lifestyle. So most of the things are going to base on life because I'm not getting too much time to go out to go shoot content for you guys. So I think you guys will pardon me and let me take it one after the other. I mean, take it slow. Say it. And this, if you want to find out what product I use on my skin, I know I'm glowing. I'm glowing. Yeah. So if you want to get the product I use on my skin, my face, my lotions, everything, you can just send us a DM or maybe comment under the comment section, and then I'll get to you. I'll DM you and then give you the name of the product. Megas product. That's what I use, so you can check it out. And I mean, I want to do some small adverts for my friend. So if you are seeing this beautiful, beautiful braids on my head, the color you can see it's suiting my skin color, everything. If you want to get these beautiful braids, guys, you just send us a DM. Yeah, I'll put the person that did it for me, the handle on the screen, so you can just go to Instagram or TikTok and search for their name and then send them a DM, and it's very affordable, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I tell you the price, you'll be shocked. Okay, so I'll put the name there and then you go into their DM to get your beautiful braids done. Okay, so I started this vlog um in a lovely way because I don't want to do a sorrowful vlog today. I want my vlog my face should be looking all pretty, lovey-dovey in this vlog. So yeah, all our kids. Alright, sure. So today I'm going to talk about 3 traumatic experience I ever had. 3 traumatic experience I ever had. I mean, who actually talks about trauma and be laughing? Yeah, like who actually talks about trauma and then be laughing? It's not even possible. No. But yeah, it is life experience. It's been a trauma to me, but by God's grace, we are still living, we are still coping, we are still glowing. People don't even see that we've got through some trauma, or people don't even see that, oh, that we have some trauma bad experience. No, that's not what we are going to do in this world. As long as God is in control. We got it. Yeah. So guys, the first life, the first trauma experience I will ever talk about is, I mean, uh, my dad. Yeah, really, my dad. My dad beating me. Guys, so I know if you tell somebody your dad beats you, like he beats you, they'll say, it's normal now. It's normal. It's not discipline. It's normal. Yeah, it was normal. I mean, it's still normal, but it was actually a trauma to me. So there was a day, as I was very young. I was still young, still naive. So the story was my kids. My siblings and I, we were outside playing. We were the only people in the house, so we were playing. And we used to have this mango tree in our house, okay. And at that time, the mangoes were, they were, they were now, the mango tree was now bearing fruit. You get it? So my siblings and I were out playing, and then I don't know what happened. I just took a stick. So I took a stick and I used to hit one of the mango, and you see when you hit it, those liquid coming out from the mango. It was fun to me. So I was just hitting the mangoes like I was just hitting the mangoes. So when I hit the mango, then I'll be like, oh, this mango is crying. It's crazy. I said, oh, this mango is crying. Then I hit this and I said, no, you are not crying. This person is crying. Now it's funny. Then so you could imagine that I hit I hit most of the mangoes. I hit most of the mangoes. Then my dad came, like they had traveled, so they had traveled, so they were back. And when they came back, you realize that most of the mangoes on the tree are stopped because somebody has used something to hit the mangoes. Then he asked that who did it, and definitely he mentioned my name. So they mentioned my name, and then he didn't talk. When they mentioned my name, he insulted me. He did it. Then he said I should go. So I thought we were done. At that time, I used to share a room with my cousins. I was in this room like around 3 to 4 a.m. Then this one has entered the room. Oh my god. He entered the room with cane, and then he used to have this like leather, that wire goes, I don't know how I don't know how to explain it, in this room to beat me. And then he brought a cane in that thing. Then he woke me up quietly. When I woke up, this man is sitting on a chair in front of me in the room as at 2 to 3 a.m. So he said I should kneel down. Then I knelt down. Then he asked me, what came into me that I used the thing I used the thing to hit the mangoes. I didn't know what to say. I was just shaking. before I will even open my mouth. Yeah. Daddy, this man came me in the room like nobody was there to help, to save him. That night, and that night, the beatings I took from that man, and even for some reasons I felt like I would even die. The beatings. Bear in mind, it's not the first time he's beating me, but that day, the time he was beating me, there was no way anybody could save me. So, you know, the beatings went on and everything. Then he told me he's going to beat me continuously for 3 days. So the next day he will come again. If it was you, can you see? If it was you, it became a headache. Like that whole night, I couldn't close my eyes. And do you know what happened? I was so traumatized that I didn't close my eyes. I went to get a watch, and put it in beside my bed. And I was waiting for around 2 to 3 a.m. As soon as it was like 1:30, I left the room. I went to open the gate. Outside, I went to hide at the back of our I went to hide at the back of our house. As at 1 something to 2 a.m. I sat there and I slept outside, like it was doing around 5 a.m. or 4 to 5 there. Then the morning dew was falling, so I felt it and I woke up. Before I realized I was really sleeping outside at the back of the house, like open. Hey. And he woke up too. He woke up and went to the room and he didn't see me there. So it was at my grandma who was going to the market. At that time, he goes to the market. So it was her that she was going to the market. And then she saw me sleeping outside. And then she said, at that time, it was almost 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So he said, what am I doing outside? I said, oh, I just came out to come and see. My grandmother said, I woke up and I realized that the door was locked. I locked the door before going to sleep. So how come you woke up first to come and say you're coming to see? Then she knew that because my grandfather became me, that's why I didn't sleep inside. I didn't sleep. That from, let's say, that evening till 1 a.m., I couldn't sleep. I couldn't close my eyes. As soon as it was 1:30, straight, I left the room. Before I went to sleep at the back of the house. It's crazy. Somebody will say, he's training you, but it's a trauma. I mean, it's a trauma. Very bad one. I think it was one of the reasons why I got scared of my grandfather here. The second one, I'll say, surprisingly, 2 of the traumas I had, it was like BTs. So the second one was at school. So at that time, you know, I school at my grandfather's school, so you can imagine, like, school owner's daughter, you understand. But they were treating us like slaves in that school. So one of my auntie used to work at the school at that time. And at this thing I'm talking about was like, I was in JHS 2. So you can imagine, I was the compound prefect at that time. And then a day before that day, I gave an instruction of the students bringing books and those things. Those who went to the olden day school, you know how it was. Prefect had orders, like prefect had authorities, you get it. So the kids, the next day, they brought the brooms. And then that my auntie, I called some of the students and I was like, they should come and pack the brooms and let's send it to the storeroom. Then that my auntie was like, no, they should leave the broom for me. for only me to pack to the storeroom. You know those aunties that because they are your family member all the time, they want to stress you. That's that woman. So I was like, what the hell? I am the comfort prefect. Mom, you want me comfort prefect to pack goods into storeroom? Anyway, I didn't say that. I was just like, only me, the books were me. So I was like, only me, I can pack. Unless maybe she's punishing me, and I don't know what she's punishing me for. So I packed majority of the room. Then it was left with a little. Then I told the students there that they should carry them and use it to follow me. This woman said I'm disrespected her. Why did I allow the student to carry some of the rooms? She instructed me to carry the room. Hey, insult in the school. In the school, I was in school. Then I was like, hello, hold on. Do you know who you are talking to? I don't give a bloody damn that we are in school. I will discipline you if you don't take care. Shit. I didn't care we were in school. Like the way the woman was insulting me, in my mind I was like, see. Me, I don't care we are in school. I'll put the uniform aside and discipline you. I don't care your age. Like, no, you don't do that with me, no. This woman did stop, then my heart came like this. My heart came like this. I said, hey, old woman, come, let me give you, like, see that thing. Then which I took my time, I dressed this woman, I dressed her, like very well. And at that time, my family members were in the school. Like my uncle teaches in the school. Like I had like 3 uncles who were teaching in the school, and then 1 auntie. So I have 4 family members that were teaching in the school. So you can imagine the meetings they give us in that school. And then my uncles came in. When they came, my auntie went to tell them that me today have disgraced her in the school and did it. And then my uncles too, my 2 uncles, they decided to show me shaky. They decided to teach me a lesson because they are uncles. And then we came to assembly and they called me. I don't know if any of my friends remember this, but I think my friends from JHS, when they watch this video, I don't know if they will remember it. Maybe they will not remember because it's not their trauma. Me, it's my trauma. So that is why it is still here. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. So they called me, we were at assembly, and then these people called me that I should come for it. And then I came for it and they were like, my auntie said today something happened in the school. In front of like assembly, compound prefect. Me, I disrespected her and this and blah blah blah. So why did I do that? Then they decided to spank me. You know, they want to spank you in front of your friends so that you'll be embarrassed. They didn't just tell me to stand there, straighten my hand or do this and spank me. They called people to go and bring tables, and they came to put the thank God. They came to put the tables at assembly. They you know, at that time we're using tables and bench. If you know those, oh God, if you know those times, if you're a Gen Z, you will not get what I'm talking about. Those times we use bench and table. You see, so the table is like 2. One bench will be here, one bench will be here. You see, good. They brought that table, then they put me on the table. Then one of my uncle held my hand. Then they asked one of the students to hold my legs. Then my first uncle spanked me 6 on my buttocks. Then he gave the cane to the other uncle. Hey, Jesus. Give the cane to the other uncle. And then he also came to do 6. So they were going to give me 12. So they decided to share it. So this came me 6. This also came to give me 6. My buttocks was on the table like that. And see me, fine girl like me. That's what they did to me at that time in JHS. And I was so traumatized. Like I was like, God, what the fuck? Sorry for my language. I I'm like, God, what is all this? And it was crazy, you know. It was really really crazy. But me, after they even came me that we closed, I didn't forgive that woman. Yeah, I didn't forgive her. When she came home, me too, I gave it to her in the house. You know, when she also came home, me too, I gave it to her in the house. I said, you, I will show you, Pepe. The only thing is I couldn't beat her. But the way me too, I showed her Pepe that she told my grandfather wanted to kill me in addition. I said, me, beatings today again, it will not happen in this house. You know, it's crazy, but like, yeah, that's also another, like, a trauma I've gone through. And I think the last one would be my mom's death. The one I won't talk about it much, but like, yeah. So with the two life experience from my grandfather, school, and then the third one is my mom's death, which everybody, I believe everybody that is touched with their parents faces some kind of trauma when they are no more in their life. So yeah, I think that's, yeah, the other trauma. Even though this trauma I'm talking about is the first one, it will be on the top. So due to this, my mom's death trauma, it actually it changed my personality in some way. It changed me. I became kind of defensive. That was why I was able to like also speak out to my auntie, because Tina childhood, I'm a very calm person. Like, my grandmother really pampered me, so I was a very calm person until that life trauma. And then I was like, okay, at this point, girl, you got to put on some Wellington boots and this thing, because you are coming to fight a battle. Yeah. All right, so these are the 3 traumas I've experienced. The next time I'll see you again, maybe it will be a vlog, like a daily vlog. I'll try and do a daily vlog. I will try, but it's not promised. I'll try. Thank you guys so much for your comments, your views. Oh, you guys are amazing. Like, the support have been great. The follow, like the subscription on my channel have been so improved. Hey, am I saying the correct English? I beg anybody that know how, make you correct me down there. It has been impressive. Alright, so as I said, if you want to get my skin, what I use on my skin, I use Megas products. So Megas products, they have their lotion for their body, they have their face cream, they have their body scrub, face scrub, they also have their what's the name, bathing soap. So I use all the sets. I use face scrub, all the sets that I've mentioned. That is what I use on my skin. So the skin is skinning. And then my hair, my friend Salon actually braided this hair for me. Yeah, and it's giving what it's supposed to give. See you guys next time in my vlog.